Well, hello my lovely lot. So today I am doing a video with some of the autumn collection from Brush on Luxe, and I'm doing a similar video to one I already did in spring, and it was a patchwork video. And I told you I'd previously done a set with autumn stickers that I'd seen Natalie Mugridge do with water decals, so I thought I would share. This is one of many books. This is the one I call my autumn because it goes through autumn to Halloween to the butterfly section and then to Christmas. Loads and loads of stickers that I don't really use at the moment, but so I want to have ones that tie in with these four. So I'm just looking for some stickers to match. It'll probably be some of these. So I'll pull some of the offenders out. And as you can see, some of these I buy and stick. I buy in multiples, because I find that sometimes, they're pretty, sometimes I find stickers that I really like and then when I use them and I've run out and I go back, I don't always have them. So look at the trash pandies. So where I can, I like to buy in extras. Okay, so I think it's just going to be those ones for the leaves. I do need to get more use out of these. I mean, I bought these ones maybe 2 years back in one of my first ever, well, not the first ever, but one of the first YouTube videos. I've still not got onto it. So, as a base, I am using an off-white colour. This one is Sandy Escape. So it really is similar to the summer one, but I still wanted to share anyway. I have got some quiet time today, and for once I am not falling asleep on the couch. I woke up this morning full of the beans at 6:15, and by 6:45, 7 o'clock decided I was cleaning my house, and then I decided we were rolling out the rug because our living room has laminate flooring in it, and a couple of years back my husband messaged me at work and says, I've got us a rug. It was winter, you know, to make the living room a little warmer. I'm like, oh, cool. Paid 20 quid for it at one of the auction sites. Thought, okay. Came home expecting to see, I don't know, a rug-sized rug. And no. I mean, our house, the living room goes right through, you know, from one side to the other, so it's a fairly decent sized living room. And this rug fills 3/4 of it. This thing belongs in like some old Victorian manor. It is huge. So it's basically a carpet for 3/4 of the living room. But when we got the lovely little chippy coming up to, well, just gone 2 years ago, obviously he was potty training and making a mess, and I got sick of him peeing on the rug, so I rolled up, oh look at the mess, so I rolled up the rug and we haven't had it out since. But I decided this time it was getting re-rolled out, so that is what we did this morning. And I'm so used to not having nails on and painting on myself. They're doing okay. I did mean to, these are similar to the ones I filmed and then put these new ones on. Okie dokie, I've cured them. I'm just gonna wipe the tacky layer off before I go in again. Just so there isn't a lot of spreading. And this doesn't have like a hugely wet tacky layer. Trying to use up my older wipes because I bought a load of the wax strips to cut up my own, and I had started using those, and then going through my drawer I found out I had a load of these sitting round and about, so sorted that too. Okie dokie. So I'm just going to dot some of my colours on my palette. So yes, I have a very nice warm looking living room, although it's amazing how having the rug down, as stupid as it sounds, actually makes my living room look smaller. I wouldn't have thought it could do that, but it does. Not that I hate it, it is nice not to hear Chip running around and clacking his claws all over the place. That is definitely fun. So I am going to use my universal brush. It's one of the bone ones from Temu, just to fill in the larger spaces, and then I will go over with a liner brush. And I do apologise if you can hear the washer in the background. So I'm just going to make my patches, and she was right. I was doing Lani's nails earlier, and she was playing with my brushes. She says, have you been using a red glittery top coat? And I'm like, no, I don't own a red glittery top coat. Why? She's like, well, there's red glitter in this brush. So I'm like, oh, bloody brilliant. And lo and behold, we now have red glitter in our gel. But I suppose it just adds another dimension. So now this particular shade will need a second coat. That is not one of the ones that covers in one coat. And you can flash cure in between if need be. I'm going to be cheeky and go straight in. Because this one's just going to be square patches. But what I am doing is I'm making sure there is going to be room for the stickers that I'm wanting to put in. Right, so I'm going to cure that one, and I will neaten up lines after I have finished on that one, because they are going to need a second coat. But it's just a case of random patches. They don't need to be square, they can be any shape and in any position you're wanting. I think I'm just going to go through all three of these and use the same colour, and that way it's less faffing with my brush. So do any of you guys have a favourite holiday or a favourite season? Mine has always been Halloween. It's my favourite holiday. And honestly, autumn for my favourite season. Because you get all the weather. All the weather. It can be raining 1 minute, sunny as hell the next. And you get to wear the fun clothes, like the really chunky cardigans and the jeans and the boots. Just most definitely my kind of weather. Although saying that, I'm so warm all the time lately. I'm having hot flushes that it may not stay that way for long. Okie dokie, so I am just second coating these. And I have just been playing with this universal brush, trying to clean the rest of that glitter out. And wow, yeah, a word to the wise of anybody that is a numpty like myself: keep it a separate brush just for your glitter. I have sat here for well over 5 minutes faffing around, swilling it in a bowl of cleanser, dragging another brush through it, wiping it, swilling it some more, and I kid you not, every time I fan this sucker out, do I see glitter just sat in there shining its little butt off. That is not coming out anytime soon. I know exactly which polish it's from. It's a red sparkly one I've recently used for a set. And I knew when I was using it, it was packed with glitter. But there is packed and there is packed, and this is packed. Yeah. I used it for the matte black set on my Instagram. With the red glittery blood flow, blood drops, blood spill, whichever one you'd want to call it. So yeah, so I will just keep going back over these lines, and I'll finish second coating the rest of them, and I'll be back with you. And just to prove that I may have woken up with beans today and actually got some stuff done, but that does not mean my brain is working, instead of filling all the squares in with this stupid little brush. You can also use the brush from the bottle and then just neaten your lines. It's amazing what sense comes to you after you've already 3/4 done something, is it not? Okie dokie, so here we are. Stickers and stitches. I'm going to do stickers then stitches. I am just looking for my tweezers. Nothing's exactly where I normally leave it, because as well as my full of beansness, where are my tweezers? Right next to me, go figure. I had real life people to play with today. So I did a set of nails for Lani this morning. And then Sue, I don't know if you'd call her like my cousin-in-law. Also my cousin? I don't know. My cousin-in-law. She came for her nails doing because she is going on holiday. I did her nails a while back. I think I posted a video. I did a blue ones with like the flakes that similar to like I do the butterfly nails. And I think I said when I was filming them, I'd cocked up and I hated them, so we had to start all over again. But despite that, those nails stayed on really, really well. So she actually came back to me for another set after that, which I had every intention of recording and forgot. And they stayed again. So the first time, where's my drawer? So the first time I used this on her. It's by the Nail Lab UK. It's Builder Gel. And so she got, I think it was almost 5 weeks before she came back. And they're growing out quite a lot. But I'd forgotten what I'd used on her. And I'd convinced myself it was Glossify. Because I have a clear natural build. So I ordered her a nude version. So last time she came, I put that on her. What did she have last time? Oh, so we did a nude set, which I already just told you. And then I put chrome on it. Yeah, like full chrome nails. You know, like the donutty glazed nails. And then it's been another 4 weeks, and her nails have gone from, you know, like mine are usually, you know, like this long. Hers have gone like that to longer than mine currently are naturally. The Glossify I was actually trialing on her because I'd not used it on myself before. And plus it's one I thought I'd already used but actually hadn't. But it really lasted, and that's really, really good because Sue actually uses a computer a lot for her job. So the fact that she is typing and those nails have managed to stay on just shows A, how good the product is, but B, how key good prep is, because her nail appointment with me did take longer than average. I mean, I know a lot of places can bang out a set of nails in an hour to an hour and a half, but I'm not one of those places. I mean, I can take anywhere from I lost my train of thought, sorry. Nail prep. Okay, so my nail prep can take 25 minutes plus because I like to make sure that I get in all the little nooks and crannies and I get everywhere possible, just to make sure there is no lifting, because you don't want to spend money on good products and put all that time and effort into a set of nails for them not to last because the prep isn't up to snuff. So I spend a lot of time and effort on my prep, and it's quite obviously paid off because for somebody that types a lot, I'm really, really happy and really, really proud that they've actually lasted. Okay, so just to make sure they stay there before I do the lines, I'm going to go over with in matte because I like these nails in matte. Now I have quite a few that have become my favourites when it comes to matte top coat. There's the Nail Mate by Glitter Planet. which I love. That one has a very, very slight tacky layer on it though, so you do need to wipe that. But it's really, really good and it repels chrome. I have a nail coming one that I also like, but hands down it is always going to be this one. I do not know how to pronounce it, and it does not cost me a lot of money because I get it off of Temu. Now this stuff repels chrome like nothing else, and it's matte, which I really like. It really is matte. Some of them say matte, but they've like got a satiny finish, but this is matte. It does come in, I've seen it in different labelled bottles, but it is always this brand that I prefer. I mean, this particular one says Russian matte top coat, but I've not had a problem with this brand at all when it comes to matte top coats. There we go. I'm going to matte top coat the last one, and I'm going out of shot. I hope I haven't been doing that for most of the video, especially since I've been rambling on as I've been going. And if you can hear that piano music in the background, that is the Spoiled Babies doggy YouTube. Although because we've had guests over today so I could do nails, he has been full of the beans, full of himself, ran rampant and is now exhausted. Which should mean I should get a peaceful night's sleep without him trying to climb in the bed and in and out and in and out. But we'll see, I'm not going to hold my breath. So next I just need to do my stitches. And then that will be that. Yes, it will. Oh, and a newbie thing I got as well. I had a Temu order come with another cardigan. I'm obsessed with the oversized cardigans. So I picked up this. It is a metal cuticle pusher, but on the end it has the little ring. So obviously imagine I don't have nails on there. So you would push back your cuticles, and then you're literally just using this and you pull down, and inside here it's actually quite sharp and it pulls the cuticle off the nail without you know, damaging the nail. I've seen some of the more expensive brands carry them, but I happened to see that one when I was shopping. My latest one is a purple colour, and they're the big oversized cardigans that come down past your knees. On Temu, I'm absolutely loving them at the moment. Loving them. So here is our patchwork, and then the literal finishing touch is a fine liner, and I am just twisting my brush as I'm pulling it through, so it loads the brush along, but it also keeps the bristles nice and thin and to a point together, because I like teeny weeny little lines. And I'm just going to do my little stitches. You can do them as chunky or as fine, as close together or as spaced out, as you please. And you're just going around and stitch dotting. It felt nice today to do some nails. I've not had much, not been able to make much time for it lately, and it felt nice to be getting back into it. I really do need to start remembering to record though. It turned out to be a really, really nice set. So one of her nails is snapped. So we cut down all the growth she'd had, and we applied the same almond tips that I am wearing underneath these acrylics. and gave her a slightly sheer nude using one of the Bon Prix gels. I have one. It's like one of the pink jelly nudes. And then I did a French with, you know, the 3D molding gel that I have that I like to use for chrome. So we did that. Made a French with that, with little wavy patterns and wavy lines. And then used the Aurora chromes in different colours, so it only shone in the light and it highlighted all the lines I'd left in there. And then we did like a border on the French, so here in gold chrome. It looks super pretty. I did take a video and a picture for my Instagram. When I pop all these clips together in editing, I will see if I can put a clip in of those nails because they are super cute. And next time I'm going to make sure she reminds me to record. So I will keep doing these off camera. And there we are. I'm just going to put, I did use non-tacky gel paint for my stitches, but I just want to matte them out as well, so I'm just putting another coat of matte on. But here we have a cute patchwork autumn design. Now you can do these in any colours, any shades, any shapes. They will look awesome no matter which way you do it. And it's a great way to include some of those stickers that I know full well we are all guilty of buying and not necessarily using very often. This is a great way to get some use out of them and include them. So I want to thank you all guys for watching. If you've watched to the end, you're a rock star. And listening to me ramble on for the last, I'm not quite sure how many minutes. But thank you for staying tuned and supporting my channel. Please leave a like if you haven't. And if you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I am trying to put more time away so I can do some winter videos, but I do have some tutorials up from last year as well, with a how-to complete beginner's guide on you know, sweater nails with the raised sweater designs, and in it I go through the different things you can use, like the glitters, the acrylic powders, super fine glitters, different powders, and there is a couple of shape designs on there, and it goes through it step by step. That is a very good video to take a look at for the coming months, because as soon as Halloween's over, the sweater nails and the winter nails invariably come out. I've already seen Christmas designs coming out, which have got me inspired, but one half of me is inspired and the other half is thinking, please no, because October's not even finished yet. But the seasons just seem to have moved really, really quickly this year. I do not know where this year has gone at all. So thank you for watching, and thank you for all of your support. I am almost up to my 1,000 subscribers. I think I'm currently at 930. I'm hoping in the next month or two I can reach my goal. This year's goal was to reach 1,000. I would really like to do that, so if you haven't subscribed, please do. It would mean a lot and it would help me reach one of my goals for this year. So here we are, fully matted out. I would normally show you them on my fingers, but for once I'm actually wearing nails. So thanks guys, bye.